important to keep up the rate of progress. And the precautionary principle essentially says, don't try any new technology, don't allow it, it's too dangerous. If there's any chance that it could have bad effects, which of course it will, you have to learn by grappling with those, then it says you should stop progress. The proactionary principle, by contrast, tries to take a more balanced view, looking at the costs and the benefits. It urges us to use the most objective methods and the most creative and objective methods for thinking about these issues, rather than being driven by fear. And there are a whole set of components to that, but that's basically the motivation. And that clearly fits in with transhumanism, because transhumanist goals depend very much on technological progress, on some fundamental breakthroughs. And if we slow down that progress, if we stop it, even in certain areas, then transhumanism is not going to be realized.
So let me push you just a little bit more here on that issue about the proactionary principle. I mean, a critic might say, take the current crisis with the potential or actual partial meltdown at the Japanese nuclear reactors. So one could say, for example, something like, well, if you were a little bit wiser and more cautious in applying the precautionary principle, that whole crisis could have been averted. So we probably shouldn't have built that nuclear reactor the way we built it. Maybe we shouldn't have built one there at all. I mean, there was a critic who said it was crazy for Japan, which is one of the most seismically active countries in the world, to have 55 nuclear reactors. So all those critics obviously come from the precautionary principle. So what would your response from the proactionary point of view be to that?
Well, of course, it's always easy to criticize decisions in hindsight, but I think there is some point to the criticism of the siting of those reactors. But one thing you have to remember is that this